Hey guys, Lucy here from Hunting for George. Today I am in Barwon Heads, which is a cruisy coastal town about an hour and a bit out of Melbourne. Now, I'm about to take you through a truly unique home. I often get to see very inspiring spaces, but every now and again I come across homes that truly make my heart sing, and that is what this home has done to me. I am completely captivated by the interior of this space, the colour, the personality, and the lifestyle that this home creates. I can't wait to show you through. Let's go take a look. The entrance of this home is like a big old friendly hug. It completely envelops you and it starts to give you a sense of the energy that you're gonna see on the inside. The incredible pitched roof, we've got timber cladding, charcoal stucco, this aged steel. It all feels like it's been here forever, which is thanks pretty much to this very full and eclectic garden. After you. So we are straight into the energy of this home. You'll see what I mean when I talked about just colour and personality. It is filled with it. There is so much to take in this space. And what I should say is that the owner of this home, Hayley, is actually one of the owners of Kip and Co, which is a very creative, colourful homeware brand. And you can see that flair that she has for decor. It's all throughout this home. And she actually built this with her husband. There was a lot of labour of love that went in here, including the stucco, I should say. So we noticed this out the front with the charcoal. She's also brought this in here with the fireplace. This is actually a double-sided fireplace, which is exciting. I'm gonna show you that a little bit later because it goes through to another living area plus the kitchen and dining. However, first, there's a lot to see in this home. I'm gonna start with the sleeping quarters. So here we have the master suite. This room has a lovely energy to it. I love the fact that it's got this beautiful kind of frame out to that front garden. And this pop of peachy pink sheer curtain. I love this falling from the ceiling to actually accentuate this lovely, well, it's a window seat, but there's also built-in cabinetry as well here. It just has a lovely feeling, a lovely sense to it. Very, very playful. And this master suite, I say suite because it actually brings you into this open ensuite area. And this is truly quite special. There is a huge bathtub in here, a very generous shower. We've got a hidden toilet as well, plus we've got double basins. And you start to get a sense of this concrete. You're gonna see a lot of concrete in this home, but it's counterbalanced with this incredible warmth of the pink tiles, lovely sandstone. So it's sort of a lovely balance between the masculine and feminine tones. How incredible is this fern, by the way? It is just loving life there in the corner. And it's just, I just feel like I'm on holiday, basically. It's got a wonderful exotic feeling in here. Okay, through here, we've got a guest powder room. There's so much color in this home. Even the powder room has its own color palette and kind of story to it. I'm gonna step up here. Now this belonged to the original home, which they actually rebuilt. So now we're in this sort of secondary living area. This is pretty much the kids' retreat. So this hallway, this is dedicated to the kids. So we've got the kids' spaces here, and This is a teenage girl's room, and brace yourselves because this is cool. I love the color in here. Now, the kids actually got to choose what color they wanted their rooms. However, Hayley made sure that she actually gave them a mum edit. She curated the colors before she gave them an option, which is very smart. But there's this beautiful pink with this aqua blue on the ceiling as well. It's got an amazing aspect out to the pool. It's just incredibly fun and vibrant. And I mean, how lucky is this little lady? She has got her own ensuite, which has picked up on some similar palettes that we saw in that master suite with this sandstone, but a slightly different color choice. We've got a beautiful green tile, but again with the concrete. Can I just show you this tap though? Oh my gosh! Is that not the cutest tap you've ever seen? I absolutely love that. There's just even the pink door, there's just so much fun and there's so many things to kind of see in this space. Bit of a muso, 3 guitars on the go. Oh my goodness. Okay, the kids' bathroom. I love the kind of nautical feeling in here. The tiles are just sensational. They are this deep navy tone. We've got them floor to ceiling. It completely wraps this room and it works really well again with this concrete, this hand poured concrete. You're gonna start to see a lot of that. We've got a beautiful big bath and the window here, so to give you context, this runs off that front entrance that we walk through into the front door. This huge shower, look at this, and look at this amazing custom shower screen here as well. Yes, I am impressed. All right, we're in boys territory now. And yes, the boys got to choose their own color as well. And lo and behold, they chose blue. I love the pattern in this space. I love the carpet. This is so good. It's very retro. It's very kind of like pub floor nostalgic, and boys probably can't stuff this up. I mean, they can be as messy as they want. So I think it's also very smart. This custom bunk bed area is fantastic as well. The boys designed this with their dad who built this for them. This is a great use of space. I'm gonna go up, test it out. This is so much fun. There's this incredible ledge here so they can put their drinks, their books, maybe their phone. It looks out onto that front. You've got the trampoline out there, the bikes. Oh, there's so much energy in here. I love it. Okay. So, we're going upstairs. I've got another little surprise for you. This home boasts its very own loft area. That is such a wonderful aspect outside. I am so excited to explore there. We've got the fire. We've also got a pizza oven down there, a barbecue, the outdoor entertaining, plus the pool. I love that kind of porthole sense. Again, it just is so playful. There's so many different shapes and textures and patterns around here. So this space, I mean, this can be used for whatever you want, really. This is set up as a living area, but we've also got a kind of day bed here as well. How fun is this? Serious loft vibes in here, guys. We've got a very chill, minimal bedroom space, again with that porthole looking through. So this is heading out to the front of the property. This is where you have your mates around, I guess. It's that guest overflow. If you've run out of space, you chuck them up here. But I think if I was a guest here, I probably wouldn't ever leave, because you also get your very own bathroom up here. I love the fact that they've done this, so that they've integrated this space. So this really does turn this loft area into pretty much a self-contained kind of unit. You've got a toilet, shower, you've got your sink here. It's very simple, but it's very effective. And again, just the color and the different choices of materials with the tiles are just spectacular. Do I have to get out and finish the home tour? Oh, I could have way too much fun up here. Come on. So that area, the bedrooms, the loft, this whole space, so this was the original building. However, it was only single story, so they did actually put in that loft space. So they've really maximized, I guess, the amount of space they have in this home. But we're back through to this incredible walkway. I love the fact that it looks out onto this very colorful outdoor entertaining space. I feel like I've just been transported into a completely different world. This is part Morocco, part India, part Indonesia, all in Barwon Heads, mind you. So this is the double side to that fire, which leads you onto this secondary living space. So this is a bit more of a formal living space. I can picture myself here, you know, with a G&T in hand. It runs off to the kitchen and the dining. So it has a nice sort of formal nature, but it is connected to kind of that hub and the energy of the home. I really love these timber shelves. There's a lot of incredible space here for decor, a lot of artifacts. The owners have definitely traveled a lot, and you can see that in everything that you kind of pick up on all these amazing pieces from around the world. Not only that palm, but look at this fiddle garden. I mean, this is tucked in behind this bench area. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. This kitchen is just beautiful. It has got this insanely long concrete bench top, and it has got these just incredible details everywhere you look. There's this beautiful tapered edging to the sink. There's tapered details here, but not only that, it's also got this spectacular curved detail here with this concrete, leading you up to this really just striking light well. It punches the most beautiful amount of light in, and it really does kind of bring this concrete to life, not to mention the timber as well. So this is the dining space. We've got a bit of a booth area. So it really does kind of feel like a diner, the fact that they've got this inbuilt seating, and it looks out onto that pizza oven. We've got the very colorful awnings. It has a very, again, there's a lot of kind of nostalgia. There's a lovely retro feel. The island bench in this kitchen is huge, and it actually is, I guess, the real hub and the dining space of this home, which I can definitely see it being used a lot, you know, to eat your meals at. And it really creates just a wonderful sense of connectivity as well with the kitchen and the living areas. But I mean, this archway is absolutely sensational. So Hayley fought hard to get this in here. She told me the budget wasn't going to cut it, but she made sure she got her archway. The beautiful bent steel. It's very striking and it leads you into this very generous, very, very generous pantry and laundry area. I love the fact that they've put all of the kids' paintings up here and they've celebrated that. They've created their own kids' gallery wall. It's a good solution. They're not in the main part of the home. You've just kind of hidden them back here. But I love the fact that this kind of celebrates more of the family life. Oh my gosh, we've got some very well-stocked shelves. You know I love a good pantry tour. Oh my goodness. So I found the bar. She did tell me to make myself at home. What do you reckon? Shall I fix myself a drink? Ooh. Where is the bottle opener? Got it. Beautiful. All right, let's go check out outside, shall we? So this is where the party is at, obviously. I mean, there's a lot to process out here, but I've got to say I love these colourful yellow and white awnings. They really do add that, again, that sense of nostalgia. The garden here is just beautiful. There is a lot of concrete, but that aspect looking out onto that pitched roof with that porthole really is quite special. You've got your inbuilt barbecue over here, very huge table, but come down here because they've created their own fire pits. This is, I love a good fire pit. This is where you want to, you know, just chill out, have a glass of red wine, perfect for the winter. And whip yourself up a pizza of your choice. For me, capricciosa, extra anchovies. Beautiful olive trees out here. Now we've kind of gone to the Mediterranean, it feels like. We step up into the deck area, into the pool. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this home is the perfect place to throw the most epic pool party you've ever thrown before. It's a really good sized pool, very deep, plus we have this hot tub over here which kind of helps to bring a bit of a Scandi feel to this outdoor space. I love the way the garden has really kind of grown up over this space. It's the same as the front, you know, it's that wonderful sense of just feeling like it's always been here. Okay, I think it's probably high time I take a seat and I'm going to take you on a closer, more detailed look around this home. That's delicious. Okay, so this home has an energy that is unlike any other. It has its own beat and rhythm, and it just welcomes you into the space as soon as you walk through the door. And I think that's what I love most about this. It really does kind of invite you into its own world. It's a very difficult style to kind of explain in here. There's so many different influences from different parts of the world, you know, and they're all just kind of meshed together just so beautifully in a very kind of playful way. And that's something that is not an easy feat, and I think it is a testament to Hayley, the owner, for being able to kind of really piece and curate these pieces together. There's a lot to take in, you know. I'm looking here, I'm sitting up and seeing these amazing exposed timber beams, you know. There's amazing features of window details. There's this beautiful curtain that you can pull across this space so you can either block out this area completely so it becomes a very cozy zone. There's window seats, there's ledges, there's shelving details, there's all these wonderful pockets. And I think that creates a wonderful intimacy. You know, every single space tells its own little story, and there's all these different areas where you can enjoy. The color palette changes as you walk into a powder room or you walk into another bathroom. You know, each bedroom has its own tone and its own personality, and I like the fact that it mixes it up. You know, it doesn't stick to a general rule. It just is fun and playful, and it really allows each room to kind of tell the story and the personality of the person that actually lives there. I mean, the fact that Hayley just said to the kids, you know what, choose whatever color you want for your bedroom. You know, she got them involved in the process. I love the fact that she involved her kids in the process, because I think that's the best way to go about it, because then kids actually think more about their space and their room, and they probably take a lot more pride in their room if they've actually had a part in creating those spaces themselves. I loved the detail in the bathrooms. In that teenage girl's bathroom, we've got that amazing tap. It's mixed with those aqua tiles, the sandstone, which is the same that we saw in the master suite, but that master suite had a color palette all unto itself. I mean, that was just a mix between, I guess, masculine and feminine, really. It was just a wonderful combination with that heavy, robust concrete paired with the softness of the pink and the sandstone and the gold. And there was just so much kind of intricate detailing. And it was, like I said, very exotic. You feel like you're on holiday, you're on an island, you've got a draping fern kind of greeting you as you pour yourself a bubble bath. I mean, there was just so much lush indulgence about that space. And to be honest, it wasn't just the master suite, it was everywhere throughout this home. I really actually liked that aspect out to the front garden in that master suite. That was something quite special. I love the way it was framed by that aged steel. It really brought the outdoors in, and I like the fact that they thought about creating a window seat area so you can actually sit there and enjoy the garden space, and it just kind of helped to accentuate that area and just make it just that little bit more special. Speaking of special, the boys' bedroom is epic. I love it. I loved those bunk beds. I love that pattern carpet. I love the swing. I loved everything. There was so much to love in that space. Very generous bunk beds as well. Plenty of room to have your friends over. So the boys actually designed that with their dad, who built it for them. And again, it really maximizes that space for one, but it also just amplifies that friendly personality that we see all throughout this home. Very generous proportions with that cast concrete bench top, that huge bath, that very large shower. A very good space for 3 kids to be able to get ready for school in the morning. The owners added in a second level by introducing that loft area up the top. So that actually creates a whole new kind of self-contained apartment up there. I was really quite taken back by the scale of it. You know, I was kind of just expecting quite a small, pokey little loft area. But the fact that it extended that full length of that kind of kids wing, which was the size of the original house, you know, it really is a very generous space. There's spot for a home office, you know, they've got an ensuite up there, they've got the bedroom, and it can pretty much be a transitional zone. You know, it can be whatever you actually want it to be. Those circular windows are very striking. I love the fact of that kind of porthole kind of frame, so you get to see out the front of the home and also to the back. When you look out onto the back, you get to look down on that amazing view of the pool, the fire pit, you know, the pizza oven. So it just sort of adds to that sense of energy, and it just makes you kind of connected to all of the different spaces throughout this home. And again, sitting here, you know, I can see straight out onto that space, and there's this wonderful sense of openness, but I still feel very cozy and kind of in my own zone. I think that's sometimes a hard thing to do, to create both an open flow, but also a very comfortable and kind of cozy environment. But I think they've done that really well. The most exciting part of this home is that kitchen dining area. Everything in that space is beautiful. The colors, there's that beautiful soft feminine pink which is so playful and works so well with the boldness of that concrete, the warmth of the timber. There's this pop of a fiddle garden. It's just so beautifully considered and thought about, and I just love all those little pockets of things. And again, it comes to that kind of, you continue to find things in this home. You continue to see things that you haven't seen before, and you get to experience different areas almost over and over again. There is a lot to take in, but the size of that island bench is huge, and that is actually where everything goes down. That is really the heart and the hub of the home, and it kind of connects those spaces, the dining, the kitchen, the living areas as well. It's kind of that kind of has a gravitational pull to it, and especially with those beautiful 3 shady pendants as well, creating a lovely kind of island holiday feel. Everything has so much love and attention to detail, which is just testament to the fact that, you know, James and Hayley built this over a period of 2 years, and they really did kind of pour their heart and soul into every single space. That dining area, that kind of inbuilt booth has got a sick, retro, nostalgic feel. I love it. I want to order like a milkshake and fries, like it's super cool. I like that sensibility, and it kind of plays with the awnings as well that they've got outside. I love those bold stripes of the awnings. They're just so fun and playful. Kind of got a bit of a 70s feel to it, which I think almost is, I feel like the Australian part of this home. It's kind of got a little bit of that kitsch, which I think is celebrated, but Hayley's been able to pull that in with this wonderfully exotic flavor as well. So they kind of play together really quite interestingly. That steel archway that leads you onto the laundry cum pantry area, it has a sense of Morocco for me, and the way it kind of sits next to that palm as well. It's a huge size. I mean, it's a really good pantry. There is a lot of space. There's a lot of cabinetry. It's where like the action goes down. It's where the mess happens. Hayley has actually made use of that opposite wall by creating a kids gallery wall, which I think is a really effective use of that space. But it's got its own vibe in there as well. I mean, it's got its own color palettes. It makes just the art of making a drink exciting. So I love the fact that they've really thought about how to bring energy to something as simple as a pantry. The outside is all about entertaining. It is draped in string lights. It's ready for a party, whether that just be for the family or for the whole neighborhood. You could host a lot of guests over in this home. I really like the garden in the back area. I love the cactus. I love the grapevine. I love the ivy. It's just, it creeps and moves, and it has completely kind of enveloped that space, and it really does bring that area to life. And it doesn't, I guess there's no sterile feeling anywhere. Everything feels like it has been here forever, and that it is just part of its environment. I'm so jealous of that pizza oven. Like, hands down, that is the best looking pizza oven I have seen. And that bricked fireplace under the olive trees, it's a very Mediterranean feel out there, but it's kind of Mediterranean meets Scandi because you got the hot tub as well next to the pool. Like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of different influences, but it all just works incredibly well. And ultimately, they have maxed out every single square inch of this home. This home is a quintessential Australian beach house that lovingly embraces so many different styles from around the world. Thanks for watching, guys. I would love to know if you loved this home as much as I did. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe because we've got plenty more home tours coming your way.